I am not encouraging or advising anyone to modify their firearms. This is not a tutorial. This is for entertainment purposes only. What's up, everyone? This is the final video on this Mac 9 DS. I'll link to all my other previous double stack 1911 content in the description if you're interested. I wanted to make this pistol as close to a Staccato P as possible. Okay, back up from your screen. A little more. Okay, good. Now squint your eyes. You see it? Boom, Staccato P. Alright, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Okay, just kidding. Let's check it out. I started with a full tune-up and polish job. Every single part of the pistol gets attention anywhere 2-part slide, pivot, or contact. There's a lot of Cerakote used on this gun, which I do not like. It's gummy, adds thickness, and makes the cleanup more laborious, but this pistol generally has high quality parts and materials under that Cerakote, so they clean up just fine. I also did my standard trigger job, recut the primary and secondary sear angles and cut the hammer hook shorter to reduce creep, polished all the ignition components, adjusted the sear spring, and installed a 21-pound mainspring. I always install a Wolf Extra Power firing pin spring. They throw them in with all their spring kits, so I have a bunch of them laying around. I put in a 14-pound commander length recoil spring and Wilson Combat shock buffer. This thing was oversprung for plus P ammo out of the box with a 16-pound spring. 14 pounds will be better with the ammo I'll generally be shooting out of it. I may drop it down to 13 pounds, but we'll see. This gun does have a bull barrel, and a nice quality of life upgrade for those is a toolless guide rod. I got a 4 1/4 inch toolless guide rod from Atlas Gunworks with a black DLC finish. The texture on the TSOS and Mac 9 grip modules is shit. I spent a lot of time stippling my TSOS grip module and found it wasn't really worth it when I can buy a Prodigy grip module for 39 bucks. I really like these grip modules, the size, shape, texture, all good to go for me. I do contour the trigger guard undercut area a little and add some texture right here. Pretty much from now on, if I buy a 2011 and I don't like the grip module, I'm putting one of these on. Two things to note with this grip module. The Prodigy has a Gen 1 style magazine catch. The TSOS and the Mac 9 DS both have Gen 2 style mag catches. So you need to order a new mag catch spring and plunger. The next thing is that the mainspring housing from the Mac 9, the pinholes don't quite line up. So you would have to open up one of the holes, which I don't like to do. So I just added the Prodigy mag catch hardware and mainspring housing to my order with the grip module. I installed a Staccato trigger. These are great, affordable triggers for double stack 1911s. The Mac 9 trigger shoe was way too long and didn't have pre-travel adjustment. Set the trigger to about 4 pounds, just like the Staccato P. Let's take a look at it. Take up, wall. Nice crisp break, minimal creep, minimal over travel. Really nice, short, positive reset. Let's go ahead and check the weight on this trigger really quick. Right at 4 pounds. I installed Staccato ambi thumb safeties. The profile and feel of the Mac 9 thumb safeties is really close, but they have lower quality machining finish and some sharp edges. It may be hard to tell, but I beveled and blended the frame into the angle of the paddle right here above the safety plunger. It was sticking up proud, and I didn't like that. The safety feels great, nice and crisp. There's no mush at the bottom of its travel. I replaced the big extended grip safety with this stubby concealed carry one that looks similar to something that would come on the Staccato P. This is a Fusion Firearms grip safety, and then I cut the back of it flush with the hammer when it's in the cocked position, reprofile, and refinish it. I just prefer lower profile grip safeties. You can see it's a bit loose, and it doesn't fit great, neither did the factory one, and this frame radius right here isn't standard because this grip safety is for a standard 250 radius frame, and you can see this big ass gap. I did knock down some sharp edges on the grip safety and right here on the back of the frame so they weren't biting me in the web of my hand. This is a Dawson Precision Tactical Advantage Gen 2 Staccato Magwell. This is the exact one that comes on the Staccato P. That one guy on that one forum somewhere said the Gen 2 fits the Prodigy grip just great. Just need to tap it on because it's a bit tight. Bullshit. This took so much fitting. The Gen 1 Magwell, like what comes with the Mac 9, would have required even more fitting. If I were to do this again, I would just buy a Magwell specific to the Prodigy. Anyways, I got it fit up nice, and I blended the grip module into the funnel as well. I flush cut and reverse crowned the bull barrel. I don't like how it stuck out from the front of the slide. I had to take 140 thousandths off the front, then did a 15-degree inverse target crown, broke some sharp edges and polished it up a little bit. The barrel looked great as machined, but this is alloy carbon steel, so it would have rusted. I went ahead and refinished it, and I think it looks badass, all blacked out up here. Also, this looks closer to the snout of a Staccato P now. I replaced the green fiber optic front sight with a black serrated Dawson precision sight for a Novak sight cut. I just don't like a bright green dot competing for my attention in my red dot window. TSOS uses a unauthorized imitation of the Novak dovetail cuts, so this front sight took quite a bit of fitting. So that's everything on this pistol. Let's add up the cost. I paid $850 for the gun, staccato trigger, $40, staccato thumb safety, $80, Magwell, $60, Prodigy grip module, mag catch, hardware, and mainspring housing were $58 total, toolless guide rod, $65, springs and recoil buffer, $16 total, grip safety, $30, and the new front sight was $25. The total for this pistol comes to $1,224. I did all the labor and machining myself, so that was free. The optic I'm running is a Holosun 507C, which I had laying around, but those are about $300. So, not including the cost of the optic, have I made a Staccato P for half the price? Nah, not really. The performance may be close. I don't know. I haven't shot a Staccato P, and it would be dishonest for me to make such a claim. Even upgraded, as you see it here, the P would obviously have much better machining quality, tolerances, fit, finish, and components. I'm happy with how this looks, feels, and shoots for the money that I have into it. This is as close to a Staccato P as I'll likely ever want or need. More importantly, this was a really fun project for me, and that's why I bought this pistol in the first place. Anyways, let me know your thoughts. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you next time.